Well, I just got home from work, and there were a couple of boxes waiting for me. I was expecting them. One was a degaussing coil, an NOS degaussing coil that I managed to pick up on eBay for a song, you know. Old Brendan up in Detroit, he said, if we're going to work on that color TV you got out there in the shed after the first year, you're going to need a degaussing coil. And I didn't have one, so I found one. Made in America. NOS made in America. I like that. So that's in. That's one problem solved. The second box came from a feller named Mike. And, you know, is talk about packing. Holy mackerel. Look at this package, this little envelope here. And this very nice Christmas card was buried down deep into all of this shredding here. Man, I had no idea what that was. I said, my God, look at all this stuff. Let me tell you, people, that's packing. That is packing. Fantastic job, Mike. Anyway, when I got to the card, I opened it up. It was in an envelope. And I don't even know where the envelope went. I had it here a second ago. Everything just disappears. Oh, here it is. Very nice card. You know, it was attached to the outside of the envelope like that. And it's a Christmas card. It's from Mike. A feller named Mike. And not only it says here, you know, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year for John and Wifey. And he signed it Mike, and he says, lottery tickets to be scratched off by Wifey John. And these are Ohio tickets, a holiday gift. Oh man, what am I going to do with you guys? I swear. You know, I'll tell you what, any money that we win on this, you know, if we win, you know, $10 or less, we're going to donate that money to the Salvation Army at Christmas time. Any big money, we're going to split with Mike. Mike, I can win up to 10 grand on this baby. Man, wouldn't it be nice to have a little $5,000 check in the mail? We'll see what happens. This ought to be fun. I want to thank you, man. Thank you much on that. That is just a total surprise, my friend. Now, what's in the envelope? You know, he contacted me a while back, and he said, you know, let me get this out of the envelope here. He says he saw my, you know, that little Philco radio I'm working on, and he saw how bad the dial scale was, and he said, you know, I got one, it'll work, and it looks a whole lot better than the one you got. Now look at that. You know what this does? This raises the bar. This really raises the bar, because now I'm going to have to do an exceptional job on that little Philco 40-115, because I don't want to have, you know, Mike's dial scale and needle. I don't want it to be embarrassed by going on that radio. I don't want him to be embarrassed to say, oh, you know, I gave him that dial scale and that needle, and look at it. This looks terrible. Well, it's not going to be that way. Now I have to go above and beyond to really showcase this. Thank you very much, my friend. I don't know what I'm going to do with you guys, I swear. Oh, man, this is a total surprise. Let me see. Let me smell it. See if there's any money I need to smell here. Nope, all I'm smelling is my kimchi breath from my lunch today. Thanks, Mike. You know, all we have to do is put on a little bit of slow music, and our little pooches just lay down on the pillow just like little people and go straight out. Look at that. That's old boo-boo. What you see here are some turnip peels. Ooh, I love it when it gets around Thanksgiving and the Christmas season. We start getting some Wifey's turnips. And here they are. She takes some of that hickory smoked Spam or some ham or whatever. But that hickory smoked Spam that they've been selling is really good stuff. I don't know if any of you have tried it. She puts a few slices in there and then boils them down into the turnips. You know, I never was a turnip liker until I married this woman, and her mom showed her how to cook turnips that weren't bitter. They were always bitter when I was a kid. Never could figure out why. Her mom showed us the trick to that. I'll show it to you. See that dark layer right there on that turnip? It comes down. Oh, some of them go deeper than that. When you peel your turnips, peel that dark layer away. Use only the part of the turnip below that dark layer. This dark layer is what makes turnips bitter. Slice them all down to about right in that area right there, all the way down. And then just cook them like you would normal potatoes. Cut them up in chunks and boil them. Put the type of seasoning in you want. The object is to eliminate that layer of dark part. If you take a turnip and slice it across the center, this is what you'll see. Peel it down below it. Good stuff.
And Paul sells life insurance and part-time real estate. Helen is the hostess. Frank works at the mill.
You gotta love these 8-tracks. You stick one in, it just continues to play forever. And the machine makes a noise. Just like, hear the noise? I'm going to put a little oil in there. I think that'll take care of a lot of that. But I remember all the old machines. Made a little bit of noise while they played, but when you crank up the volume, you don't hear it at all.
57 had its dreams. We all thought we'd change.
I've been sitting here, playing the tapes. I've spent a couple days now tearing them open and cleaning the pinch rollers. They get slippery after a while. The pinch rollers on an 8-track tape are inside each of the tape, whereas on a cassette player, the pinch roller is down inside where the tape is, and the pinch roller comes up and engages with the capstan that's spinning. Anyway, each of these has its own pinch roller, and new foam rubber has been placed underneath the tape to give it the needed support. Otherwise, the tape, for those of you who've never seen them, the tape would collapse all the way down to the bottom of the plastic you see there, all the way down that white plastic. But you put new foam rubber underneath the tape, and in order to do that, you have to, of course, open up the box. And once that new strip of foam rubber is in there, it supports the tape, so when the head presses against it, it's able to play. Cool, huh? Anyway, I buy all the needed materials to do all this stuff on eBay. There's guys there to sell some really nice stuff. I recently ordered some sensing foil, and maybe I'll be able to show you how that's changed in a later time. But you just stick the old tape in, let it play. It's great. I just love it. I'm not going to have a whole lot, maybe 50 or so. I have a little collection, but what I have, I do want to work properly.
Of 57 had its dreams.
We got to save some of this stuff, guys. We can't just continue to throw it away. There'll be, the future will never know about this stuff if guys like me and you don't save at least a few. Get a good 8-track tape player, keep it playing well, keep it oiled, keep it clean. Do your best to preserve a little bit of our history. There's another one that likes to get nice and comfy under the blankets. What you doing? Hey, Mac. Hey, boy. I don't know if he's feeling so well today. Either that or he's just a little tired, that's all. I want to wish everybody a very happy Thanksgiving. From our family to yours. Please enjoy. It's the holiday season. Have fun. Loosen up. Lighten up. It's not a sad time of the year. It's a happy time of the year.
Some deviled eggs.
That's right. And eat some deviled eggs, Wipey says. She's cooking out there making some deviled eggs for tomorrow.